if you want to live your dream. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to get past obstacles to live your dream. Obstacles are guaranteed to appear when going after your dream. You must not allow an obstacle to stop you. Be creative and find solutions. Sometimes you simply have to be bold when faced with being stopped by an obstacle. You must decide, how badly do you want your dream? Being creative means that you have to come up with unique solutions to get past roadblocks you face. Sometimes the standard approach will not work. Always do the right thing, but you may have to be creative to make progress. There could be risk involved. Maybe someone will be offended or feel you are too aggressive. But you must decide how best to achieve your objective. Honor the law, but not expectations. Sometimes you just have to find a way. While in graduate school, an assignment we had was to interview a corporate executive. The person I want to interview was always too busy to meet with me, according to his secretary. After weeks of calling, I proposed that I come down to their offices and wait until he was free. The secretary warned me that this may not be possible because he was so busy. I dismissed her reason and politely said I didn't mind waiting, however long it took. She tried to warn me again, but I arrived the next day with my school books to study and snacks. I waited for 5.5 hours. As the executive was leaving for the day, he could not believe that I would not give up and I'd waited so long. He took me to dinner to do the interview, and we remained in contact after the interview. Sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. Your dream may depend on it. When I returned home after my first year of college, I couldn't find a summer job. I knew how to clean carpets, so I started Danny's Carpet Cleaning Company. I rented a machine and borrowed my mother's vacuum and scrub brushes to get started. The business grew that summer, and I hired an assistant. The following summer, I continued to clean carpets. Eventually, I had several employees who did the cleaning, and my job was to get customers. We got business through referrals, and I went door to door trying to get work. Selling door to door is hard. Nobody is happy when a salesman comes knocking. My job was particularly challenging because I was asking potential customers to invite me inside their home and look around their houses, wherever carpet was, to give them a price quote. With persistence, I was able to get work, but a lot of people refused to open their doors or quickly said no thank you when they realized a salesman. Despite this difficulty, I had to get work in order to pay my staff and myself. On paydays, my team wanted money, not an excuse for me about how hard it is selling door to door. I knew I had to find a way to make people feel comfortable so they would listen to my pitch and welcome me into their dirty home. I decided to change the name of my company and our entire marketing approach. Instead of Danny's Carpet Cleaning Service, we became the Dirt Patrol. Our mission was to arrest dirt and fight grime lurking in carpets, drapes, and upholstery. I painted our vehicles to look like police cars. My phone number was 299-DIRT. I called it the Dirt Hotline. I became the chief grime fighter of Los Angeles. We reformed dirtaholics, people leading a life of grime. I reminded them that grime did not pay and they needed to come clean, away from a life of grime. When driving our vehicles, we noticed that cars would slow down thinking we were the police. As we drove by, drivers looked confused as they would try to figure out what's the Dirt Patrol. With this new marketing campaign, when I knocked on doors and announced it was the Dirt Patrol, people anxiously opened their doors, hoping they had not broken some law. As I told them that I was the chief grime fighter with the Dirt Patrol and that I was there to arrest dirt and fight grime lurking in carpets, drapes, and upholstery, they would realize that I was not a police officer and they would laugh and welcome me into their dirty homes. The Dirt Patrol team was soon working consistently fighting grime throughout Los Angeles. A radio station invited me to come on and talk about our campaign against grime. This was free advertising that I otherwise could not afford. Be creative and bold to get past obstacles. Your dream may depend on it. Going after your dream is a journey. To stay on this journey to your dream, subscribe and follow to my channel and page so you will see the next video in my Find a Tree Dream Academy series.